engaging with the landscape designer earlier in the project will allow you to review your aspirations for the outdoor space alongside the architectural design process to achieve a holistic, well-balanced living environment. By designing the landscape alongside the home, you can ensure that both the building and the outdoor spaces complement each other in style, materials, and overall appearance. Integrating both designs from the outset means that they can influence each other and the aesthetic goals can be aligned to make the entire property feel cohesive and well thought out. Indoor living is an important factor to consider when designing the home, as it can enhance your connection with nature and in turn improve the well-being of the occupants. Early landscape planning allows for better utilisation of the available land, ensuring that the outdoor spaces are functional and easily accessed. Efficient zoning can help in determining the best areas for different functions such as entertainment zones, relaxation and utility areas. When it comes to affordability, it is vital to establish a landscaping budget early on in your project to ensure that the design aspirations are achievable. Considering the wish list early in the project and developing a master plan will allow budgets to be forecast so that adequate funds can be set aside for the work. It is beneficial to have a master plan for the grounds to ensure that the hard landscaping elements are well considered and in the right place. And then, if required, works can then be phased and each area, so that areas can be prioritised to suit the budget and constraints. For example, the hard landscaping, which forms the main circulation, the retaining walls, any steps and pathways around the property, these could all be carried out as phase one, along with any key structural planting, such as evergreen shrubs, any trees and hedging, which will help to define and soften the space. As it takes time for the planting within the gardens to mature, this would allow the natural elements to establish and add greenery and visual interest from the outset. And then from there, the planting can then fill out and be added to over time as required or as when funds allow. And we would always sit down and discuss these options with the client and advise on how best to proceed. Planning ahead will also relieve the stress and give you time to review options and make decisions. Not giving yourself time to realise the true potential of the site can add to frustration and result in rushed decision making. Alterations to the groundworks, such as relocating utilities or reworking hard landscaping elements, can be disruptive and costly. So when a landscaping master plan is in place, works can then be phased and carried out with confidence and certainty that everything is in the right place and unnecessary retrofitting costs can be avoided. By coordinating the landscape works with the house build works, these disruptions can be reduced and the project timelines can be aligned. So it is therefore beneficial to be aware of the landscaping master plan during the groundworks phase of the house build. For example, if in the future you are going to be installing a garden pod to create an outdoor office or gym area, or maybe installing a hot tub or say an outdoor kitchen, it could be cost effective to run the services to those areas as part of the base build, whilst the subcontractor are on site already. And then once you're ready to implement these areas, the services like power, drainage, data, and water supplies can all be there in the areas waiting for the elements to be built. Also, areas of ground could potentially be levelled or excavated to create terracing, create sunken seating areas or even driveways at the same time as the initial build works, whilst the machinery and skips are already on site for potentially digging or preparing the house foundations. So the efficiency and of the construction workflow could save you time and help reduce costs if we just take that moment to plan ahead and look at the overview of the whole site.